Happy birthday if you were born on January 16th. This is your birthday tarot. Hello, I'm Amber Ambrose. Your cards for the year are the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Hierophant. This is an interesting combination. And for some reason, the first thing that came to my mind was a quote from Ferris Bueller, which is, life comes at you fast. If you don't slow down, you might miss it. Or something like that. I will look up the exact quote, but please don't hold it against me if I didn't get it right. So it just feels like learning how to ground yourself when life speeds up, also life lessons and wisdom, and learning how to deal with your triggers. So a couple different meanings there, and we'll get into it a little more deeply after I tell you that amberambrose.com is my website where you can book a private reading with me. You can book me for a party or an event. You can see what events I'll be at that are public, and you can also buy a birthday reading. And just a side note, I do have New Year intention setting readings on the books ready to go, so just check that out. It will only be available through the month of January. Okay, so let's talk about the Eight of Wands, which is drinking from a fire hose or just opening the floodgates. Who let the dogs out? Just a flood of energy. And this can obviously mean so many different things and so many different scenarios. I'll just give you some real life examples that I've lived through. Sometimes this comes up as like triggers or feeling triggered. It's like when everything feels like all of a sudden you're being attacked, right? It's not always that, because sometimes it's also like, whoa, riding the wave of exciting energy, enthusiasm. It can feel like speed, things rushing towards you that are good, that you've been waiting for. It's sort of like you've waited. And then all of a sudden it feels like everything's happening all at once. And it can be very exhilarating is a good word for it. So lots of different ways to read this card. But that exhilarating energy, or perhaps the energy of being flooded with emotions and energy when like learning about your triggers. The Hierophant is about learning. The Hierophant is about learning that turns into knowledge, that turns into wisdom. So I just feel like you're integrating a lot of stuff this year that you've learned. You've been initiated, or you're being initiated. This is also kind of a meaning of this card, through fast-moving energy. But in order to be able to handle it and to grow with it, you are learning how to transform a lot of lessons into action, into behavior, and that to me is wisdom. So a lot of growth this year. And your color is silver. Be persistent. Hold your ground.